Hello, and welcome to another stream here where I am opening another gimmick. I want to say box, but it's not a box. It's a gimmick. I call toys gimmicks because I watch a lot of wrestling, and that's what I call everything a gimmick. That's what you're supposed to do. Call everything a gimmick. Anyways, uh, this is a 1998 Marvel's Gold. I always thought it was Marvel Gold, but it's Marvel's Gold. Collector's Edition Iron Fist from the basic series, which is basically all the series. Uh, and it's a limited edition, one of 10,000. Which particular one this is, I don't know. But we will we'll figure that out. So, but before I do that, I am going to talk about a box of gimmicks I received recently. I mean, not entirely the full box, but I mean, it's just I bought some stuff, and I've been doing a lot of customizing of action figures lately. So I bought some stuff to beat up on. Uh, I mean, I probably shouldn't be beating up on, but I'm going to because I need certain parts. So and I don't have any significance to them, but to certain figs in there. So I'm just gonna do that. Now this one though, this is not one of them. This is a I believe it is from 1996, uh, or something to that effect. Um, I believe it's from 1996. It is uh, um, a. Sorry, I'm just trying to type something here. Aha! No, this is a Toy Fair exclusive Molten Man action figure that I received just yesterday, which I'm was pretty excited for because this is kind of a hard figure to track down, and I normally am not. I mean, I guess I am now because I collect figs, but I normally don't seek out like such random stuff. Well, no, I do seek out random stuff. I don't know why I'm talking here. I just know that I wanted this. All right, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I am unfocused, trying to figure out what the hell it is that I want to say about these action figures. But no, I wanted to score this because I remember seeing this. I think this is might have been one of the earliest versions of, 1998. Yeah, excuse me. 1998 Toy Fair exclusive from the Toy Fair magazine. It feels as one of their first exclusives that was released. And you basically, you just bought it, and there was a limited edition of them. And I, I've always remembered this figure. I didn't have it when I was a kid, but I wanted it because it is just a simple ass gold figure, or in this case, bronze, uh, with painted on trunks and a head. I believe this is. I don't know whose head this is exactly. But I know this is a Silver Surfer 2 body uh, from the Fantastic Four line of action figures, the 1995 release. Or it's a Silver Surfer. I think it's the first. I'm not entirely sure, but I found this for like $5 on eBay because it was broken. The arm was broken, and I just glued the arm back on. I mean, I'm not going to play with it, so it's just going to be displayed. But I glued the arm back on. It's on there pretty good. And then as I was kind of messing with the joints on it, though, because the joints are pretty stiff. It's pretty stiff on this one. It's a little dicey, but uh, like, I mean, this one's kind of loose, but then like I'm afraid to move them a certain way because I'm afraid I'm going to break stuff off. But I was turning the head and I broke the head off. Thankfully, it was kind of a clean break, so I was able to stick it back on. But yeah, this is kind of already damaged goods. I got it for $5, and normally this goes for like way more than that. And I was just like, well, fuck it. I'll just get it for cheap and fix it myself because that's what I'm into now. And yeah, you could see. I think this head, and I'm probably wrong, but I think this is a tombstone head. But the paint job is kind of. It's like he's got a weird fade in the back of his head. You can't really, maybe you can't really see it or not, but I don't know why they just didn't paint it like a lighter yellow. But I do like this color though. I do like this color. I think it's a nice, hardy brown color. But he also is. Let's see, does he wear trunks normally? I think he does. No, he's got trunks, but they're the same color as his skin because he's covered entirely in the molten goodness. So and he must have been naked when he did it. So I wonder if that's how it is how he lives his life. Anyways, Molten Man. Uh, don't be he's not. It's not any. Doesn't look anything like the one they put out that's been debuted in Spider-Man Far From Home. But this is the OG, and I actually have his first appearance back there. You can kind of see. I don't want to go get it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just go pick it up because I have other. But I got I got his first appearance from Spider-Man number 28, Amazing Spider-Man number 28. This was my dad's. He passed away, and I inherited these comics, and I got some nice deals for these things. I mean, they're not in the best shape, but they're in pretty good shape. So, anyways, that's something I'm pretty proud to have. So, Molten Man, he did not come with the box of gimmicks that I did get, but I did get this particular box of gimmicks right here because I'm customizing stuff, and I will do some customizing to some of the stuff that's in here. Most likely all of it. Real quick, by the way, I got myself the only Quasar figure that I think, as far as I can recall, exists. This is a Marvel Legends Quasar. I forgot when it's from, what year it's from, but it's fairly recent. It's like from the past like 5 years. But this is like it. Like he doesn't have like I like Quasar a lot, and he doesn't really have many figures or any representation in like some sort of form other than just like the hero clicks. And yeah, this is it. I mean, it's just your standard Marvel Legends figure, but uh, yeah, and he's got his joints and everything, and hopefully he'll be able to stand these things. It stands now, but these things don't stand for shit, unfortunately. So I got that. Start off with Electro Shock Spidey. I think I'm gonna try to make Alpha Flight's box out of this, and but it's gonna require me to like, because I already kind of fiddled with this and kind of yanked this off. But it's kind of require me to get some of this stuff off and use a whole bunch of Super Sculpey to create something. Typically, I think it's supposed to do some sort of spark action here, but it doesn't work. I just love this figure just because I showed this to my wife and I was like, look at asshole Spider-Man here. Like, this is back when they were like, hey, let's make a weird body of something. Like, let's look at this weird toy, but then slap a regular ass a Spider-Man head on it. So I love that. But this, I'm usually much more into the ones that are reused molds that have just regular ass Spider-Man heads on them. But this one is just an anomaly, and it just happened to be in this lot. So I got that. Got myself. I think this is from the Light Up Weapons series of X Men. For that seem oh so plentiful at times. This is a Wolverine, which I'll be honest. I wish they put out this Wolverine, but in his regular colors, so that you could just have a regular ass Wolverine. Sorry, Nightcrawler. I'll call him Night Wolverine. The devil's around me. Nightcrawler. I would love to have this Nightcrawler in just regular ass colors, and I could still technically create that. It would take some steady handiwork, but I do like the way this looks. It's just a nice looking figure. I was thinking about making Goblin with a Y, out of this. But I don't know. I mean, if I could repurpose this into a regular ass Nightcrawler, I might be actually pretty happy with that. He doesn't have his weapon. Like he's got this button on the back that would normally light up the weapon that he holds in his hand, but I don't have that, and I don't need it. So, but yeah, so there's that. I got. Uh, I want to say this is Octo Spidey, but what I want to point out is that this figure is the genesis of a bunch of other figures that you can probably find. Actually, I'm gonna go grab some stuff here, so just bear with me. You probably can hear me. If not, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and open my case here, pull some stuff out. I wanted to get. Well, it's over. Sorry, it's over here. I don't need this case. I gotta get all the stuff off of this case here, though. Keep all my magnets on here. Okay, well, that fell. That's yeah, I'll fix all that later. So I'll probably add some stuff to it. But as you can see here, so this is Octo Spidey from the Toy Biz line, and I'll just hold up. So this, so you could I was trying to figure out which one this belonged to, like who some of these other guys I'm about to show you were based on is this guy, because for some reason he's got this weird fist, like it's like he's like kind of like doing I don't know what this is. Like he's holding like some bird seed in his hand to give to some birds, and he's got this weird thing. So he's doing that. Um, so yeah, so he's got some. He's just a basic Spider-Man figure. But if you look at this, this is a Toy Fair exclusive multiple man, which is basically just I don't know whose head this is. I feel like this head is somebody else's, but obviously the body is same because you could tell by the hand. It's got the same. They got the same hand here, so they're both feeding birds here. It even has right down to the ankle joints and everything. And yeah, I wonder whose head this is. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But it also ties in with this Quicksilver figure. Now I have both of these because they're in my X Factor collection. But this is the same figure, just with a brand new with a brand new Quicksilver head. Now, if you could see here, and I think I might have did this on a video, but I didn't realize this when I purchased it. But this neck is kind of elevated, and obviously it probably shouldn't be. And I don't really know how to get it back in. I might be able to boil it and maybe push it back in, but maybe it's not meant to be pushed in. But I was thinking about cannibalizing this and using this head for Hellstorm. I was going to try to slap it on another body and make Hellstorm out of that, which, because, I mean, you already got the hairdo. But, yeah, but these are the same figure, if you can already tell. If you can't tell, I mean, it's. If you didn't know, I'm sorry, you can't really tell, I shouldn't say, but if you didn't notice it before, I'm trying to explain to you. These are the same motherfuckers. So I got that. I got a few more in this box, wherever I put it. I got a black cat, which Felicia Hardy. She's got her. This is from the Spider-Man series, and she is also you. I'm gonna use this, and I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to get this hair off because I know it comes off, and the reason why I know that is because I was able to a long time ago. Oh, there goes that. Procure this Tigra I think I got a mint on card actually. So you got yourself a Tigra. Same figure. Same goddamn figure, right? But it's honestly this is probably the case where you look at this figure, you looked at this figure, this black cat, and you're just like, oh yeah, we could make this out of black cat, and it was a slam dunk. You just literally just paint on her outfit, glue on a tail, and you keep everything else the same. You know, you give her hair on her legs, and you just paint the hair on her legs. And but the reason why I know that this hair comes off, is because this just fell off on mine. So it's just a matter of dislodging this part here. This happened out of the package too, by the way. So I didn't force this off. I wouldn't have forced it off. But knowing that it comes off, I could probably do the same to this. And I was going to make Nemesis from Alpha Flight out of that. So that should be fun. Oh yeah, as far as this one goes, I was thinking about making, or maybe not, maybe I don't know. I was thinking about making Doctor Spectrum out of this one. I don't know. I could probably pull it off. Maybe I could, maybe I can't. Who knows? Um, this is a light up weapons uh, Psylocke, I think. Yes, no, or ninja Psylocke. Oh, it's just Ninja Psylocke. Excuse me, Ninja Psylocke, and this one is fascinating to me because I don't have the figure, but I believe this figure was the basis to create a dagger in the Cloak and Dagger exclusives 2 pack. And the other guy that was used to create Cloak was this body. And they just slapped on a unmasked Deadpool head. So, but yeah, this one's got some loose legs, as you can see. I mean, it wasn't in great shape to begin with. I was trying to think about maybe cutting off some of this hair, and I was thinking either Firebird most likely, but I could also maybe try to do Purple Girl with this because I'm trying to fill up my West Coast Avengers and Alpha Flight teams. You know, I got certain teams I want to fix up, so I might do that with this one. And yeah, it's already kind of loosey, so it's fine. And she came with some sort of like Desaad harness for some reason. I don't know what the hell that's doing there. And then two last ones here. This one I'll probably talk about at another date, but this is the Radioactive Spiderman from the Techno Wars line. But he doesn't have all of his gimmicks. And basically, what this one is radioactive Iron Man from the unreleased 5th series of Toy Biz, but with a different Spider-Man head. And it's not the standard Spider-Man head that you see, just like this smooth one or whatever, but um, but it's just him basically on an Iron Man body. And I don't have all the additions to it, so I need to get that because I want I want to have the whole deal. But this one just happened to be part of the lot, and I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this one because I mean it's a clean figure, man. I mean it's nice and it's actually in really good shape too, and it's still got the belt. For some reason, usually you're missing the belt on these things. For some reason, but this one came with its belt piece that usually is missing. So I guess I need to collect all the other pieces. Not that, but yeah. So Radioactive Spider-Man, and last but not least, this is Buster SpiderMan, and I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this one, only because I feel like this fig is the basis of a bunch of WCW figures that I can't quite figure out yet. Because look at Spider-Man here. He is jacked. Like he is pretty damn swole. I mean, dude's got a neck for days here, man. I mean, it looks good. I think it looks good. I mean, it's it's a different kind of mold for Spider-Man because usually you just got him and he's just your standard. He's lithe, and he's then. But this one's got some juice on him. So I dig that one. So that being said, let's go ahead and open up this Iron Fist. I'm making a mess here of all my figs. But let's open up this Iron Fist. I gotta put all this shit back. What a goddamn mess. So, Marvel's Gold Collector's Edition Iron Fist from 1998 Toy Biz. One of 10,000, because there are only 10,000 he's made. Limited edition for Neo Genesis. I'm assuming that's a store. But you could buy these. These were only for specialty stores that sold action figures, comic book stores, and everything. So you never really were able to, get these anywhere else but there. And they're pretty. They are limited, but they're not really limited because I feel like I see them enough places. I have a few, actually, I'll do this because I'm not gonna get all my Marvel's Golds, but I will grab this one here. Oh man, cool. Oh, well, of course, got that. Oh no, you got more off this actually, because I might need this. So. Here's another Marvel's Gold that exists. It's your Luke Cage with his shitty ass belt. Like, this belt sucks. I hate this belt. This whole outfit kind of is a pain in the ass, but it's a Luke Cage. I mean, it's like a '70s Luke Cage, so can't really complain about that. I do like Iron Power Man and Iron Fist. It's just such a random pairing of heroes. And I really enjoy reading some random books of those because they just would face just random dudes and it would be hip. I would have a few. I have the last issue. I had the last issue at one point, but yeah, I just enjoy the camaraderie between the two. I enjoy Luke Cage more than I do Iron Fist. The whole mystical ninja stuff doesn't really do it for me. But Luke Cage being a warrior of the streets and being all sweet Christmas and shit, he's the jam. Iron Fist ain't bad though. So on the back here, it's got a little bio of him. It says, real name Daniel Thomas Rand Kai. First appearance Marvel Premiere 15. Number 15. Height 5'11", weight 175. Eyes blue, hair blonde. Superhuman powers. Iron Fist has the ability to summon his chi, natural energy, and the superhuman energy derived from the dragon Xiao Lao in his hand, making his fist temporarily powerful and impervious to pain and injury. He can also use the energy to heal or cure illnesses or injuries on himself or another. Apparently, it didn't do him any good when Luke Cage punched him a whole bunch in the last issue of the Spider-Man and Iron Fist series, because he thought he was somebody else, and he pounded the shit out of Danny, and apparently killed him. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was too fast. I don't know. I mean, he should be able to come back from death, but I guess not. Anyways, let's open this up. Where should I start? Down here? There we go. I bought this for like super cheap on Mercari. There's actually another one up there that's pretty cheap. I mean, there's shipping and everything, but I was able to snag it. Figured, what the hell? Fist. All right. And again, I love this thing because it kind of looks like a plaque. I like the packaging for that. So here's Iron Fist, and right off the bat, I didn't notice this, but I thought this was like this uh, this deal here was uh, a soft like a soft goods. I mean, it's still soft goods, but it's vinyl, which is unlike this shirt, which is definitely a different material. It's like a polyester material. But yeah, this is a figure. Obviously, he's got the standard points of articulation, and he also holds a distinction. I don't know if I can take this off. Probably can. But the reason why I want to take it off because I'm not just because I want to dress him. I don't want to be weird like that, but he also holds the distinction of sharing the eyeless body from um, the Hercules line, and this body is very common amongst a lot of Toy Biz figures because it's an easy mold to just slap somebody else's head on this body and call it another figure. As you can see here, they usually take Iolus. They just took that figure as it was and just made Archangel 2 out of that. And he and that or maybe it came first. I can't remember what came first. But they basically are the same figure just with different paint jobs. And then you could take the head off of that figure and slap on a dude with a mask. And I don't know if this is an actual uh, mask figure who this came from, but again, here's another one. Same holes on the back here, which is where the wings would go for Archangel 2. And they have these are the same as far as I can tell, these are the same head. I mean the same back of the head and neck are the same. Uh Obviously it's just a half mask versus a full mask. But essentially the same. This is essentially the same figure right here. And this, I believe, was a Toy Fair exclusive Guardian or Vindicator from obviously from Alpha Flight. I dig this one a lot. Although his hand, I think this one hand is yeah no this is that's not good. Um, can I? Oh, it's on. You know why? Because it's on backwards. That's right. I just realized that it's on backwards. Factory error. Anyways, again, I'm not playing with it, so I don't give a shit. But here is, yeah, here's the fig. I'll put his coat back on. This coat is a piece of shit. It really is. I wonder if, I mean, the problem with Iron Fist though is that you like I would love to use this coat for something else, for like another figure or something like that, but it doesn't look right without him having it because that's, you know, in my opinion, that's the outfit. That's his drip, as people would say. If I could tie this. Jesus Christ, there's little flyaways here on this thing. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Huh. See? This comes in handy for once. Yeah. It's windy as fuck outside right now. So, that's the figure. But he does come with accessories, as you would have seen in the box. And he comes with Blizzard's Ice Fists. Actually, I'm not entirely sure if these are his Ice Fists. They may or may not be, but these are to represent his chi energy. Now, whether or not they actually fit on him is another question. Oh no, wait, I get it. I think this is the faces because it snaps over his hand, and that's what it did for Blizzard. I thought it was just slipped on, but no. Gotcha. Now, whether or not I have the right hand or not, should be the right hand. Unless if I have it, maybe I have it the wrong way. I'll probably pose it with him on here because if it can get on here. Nope. See, I don't know if this really fits because it's not a Blizzard figure. Now, if I take this figure, the uh, Dormammu Darkseid, which has Blizzard is a Blizzard body with a chameleon head, because clearly, I mean, you remember when Dormammu would wear icicles on his boots? Probably fit this on here easily, yeah, because it's his fist is shaped so that you can do that. See? And fit this on your Blizzard too from the Iron Man line. It doesn't work for Danny here. At least not. At least I haven't figured it out yet. But there it is. 1998 Marvel's Gold Iron Fist. Right out of the package. Other things to point out about this figure. I mean, paint job is pretty good though. I would say. I mean, as far as you got his insignia on the chest. He's got the shading. This is kind of a thing that they were doing towards in like in the late '90s with the shading of the muscles. I'm not particularly crazy about that, but you do what you got to do. You deal what you got to deal with. And also, they painted on his feet. They painted on his shoes on his feet, which I think was great because Iron Fist is not barefoot. He wears little slippers, ninja slippers. So, yeah. So that is the Iron Fist, Marvel's Gold 1988. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully y'all will come find me again soon. That would be really dope. Thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to you again next time.